mother.
Holy mother of all the mothers in the whole motherland.
I didn't even know about this. I just woke up about an hour and a half ago, okay? Soon as I wake up, every day I check my notifications because I don't keep my shit on my phone. I keep my shit on Do Not Disturb, you know. And the first thing I saw, because I went to YouTube first, was a video by No Life Shack called Drake Snitched on Me. And I'm like, the fuck? And I watched that video, and then I started doing research. So I have the actual court filing. We're going to go over that. Here's the thing, Drake, Aubrey, Mr. Aubrey, you living up to your name. But you didn't copyright claim the Heart Part 6, bro. You let reactors monetize the Heart Part 6, bro. You know, the track you lied in and said Kendrick Lamar was molested when he wouldn't. You remember? You don't remember? You know, the one where you said y'all fed Kendrick information? You remember? You don't, do you? Oh. Well, let me see here. Let me just go to my studio. Drake. Okay, show all. Fighting Irish Freestyle by Drake. Not copyrighted, monetized. Oh, look at here. The Heart Part 6 by Drake. No copyright claims. Completely monetized. Aw. Well, damn. Why would you do that, Drake? Why would you do that? Company man, what's up? Good to see you. I'm honored. Good to see you. Oh, thank you. Oh, gosh, thank you. It is all happening. It's crazy. I had to go live and just clown this motherfucker. And I am intrigued to read this damn lawsuit. Like, Drake ain't hip-hop. Get the fuck. He is not hip-hop. Can you imagine? Drake, I wish I could play it, but I can't because, you know, YouTube's stupid. But have you heard Hit 'Em Up by Tupac? My fofo make sure all your kids don't grow. And you crying out. What a bitch, bro. He's a bitch. I tell him to his funky ass face he's a bitch. And J. Cole, I apologize. I was wrong. You ain't the biggest bitch in hip-hop, my guy. It ain't you. It's Drake. Drake has taken the crown. Who do you think would win if Cole and Drake were to battle? They ain't gonna battle each other. They're bitches. It'd be a battle of who's the biggest bitch in hip-hop. Let's see. But J. Cole can out-rap fucking Drake, if I'm being real. J. Cole can out-rap Drake. Yeah, somebody needs to get that Tupac ring from Drake. Not in a violent way. I'm not promoting violence at all. Just, you know, he's a bitch. You could get it at fist point. I believe you tell BBL Drizzy. Oh, I wish Aubrey would click the link pinned at the top of my chat right now, just so I could look at his bitch ass, soft ass, Hello Kitty ass, piggy tail wearing ass, fucking bitch ass face, right to his bitch ass and say, yo, you are a bitch. You do not belong in hip hop. Get the fuck out of here. I would. Oh, I would love it. It would be the highlight of my life. He going to add you to that. I don't give a fuck. He ain't gonna get shit. I'm broke. That's why I'm gonna say everything I want to say. Add me to the suit. Put me on the op list. I am, in fact, an op. I admit it. I am a Drake op. If ever I never was before, I am now. Suing reactors? Get the fuck out of here. He's got Hello Kitty on his fucking cell phone case. Hello Kitty. I'm not lying. Cole is nothing like Drake. They lumped them together because of their complexion. I don't lump them together because of their complexion. I lump them together because of their bitch assness. I'm honestly starting to think that he needs a lawsuit because he's probably going... He probably is broke with his bitch ass. I mean, what about all the shit Drake said, period? Did Drake forget? What is he doing? But let's look at this lawsuit. I am intrigued. I want to know what this shit says. I'm gonna die if they like repeat rap lyrics and shit. This is hilarious. So, this is the lawsuit. Aubrey, Drake Graham. Hey everybody, meet the Grahams. Oh, he didn't sue over Meet the Grahams. That's weird. Aubrey Drake Graham versus UMG. Drake was inside. The car stopped in front of the residence. Someone yelled, "Fuck Drake!" And at least one gunman began to open fire. One bullet went through the security gate and hit Drake's front door. Hold on. But this was determined to not be related to the diss tracks. Remember when this happened? Am I tripping? Does anybody remember that? It was determined not to be related to the diss, right? Am I tripping? Anyway, one bullet went through the security gate and hit Drake's front door. Another bullet struck and wounded a security guard who was also one of Drake's friends. While the car drove away, Drake and others in the house summoned help for the security guard and did everything possible to keep him alive. And it is terrible that happened. That's terrible that happened. I don't want to make light of that because that's terrible. I don't condone violence in any way at all. But I just thought it was determined not to be related to the disses. I don't know. I could be wrong. Though it took days for his condition to stabilize, thankfully, the security guard survived. Yes, I'm glad he survived. The very next day, May 8, 2024, a different intruder used his bare hands to dig a hole under the security fence surrounding Drake's Toronto. What? Which way you motherfuckers dug with your bare hands to get... What the fuck? Has anybody heard about this? Which one of y'all motherfuckers dug with your bare hands to get under Drake's gate? I'm sorry, that's funny. Now, if he committed violence, it's not funny. But that is funny. That's crazy. All right, he managed to dig deep enough to squeeze through and enter Drake's property. Fortunately, Drake's home security guards caught him before he was able to cause any physical harm. Well, that's good. Although the trespasser managed to yell racist slurs and threats against Drake before being escorted off the property. That's not cool. We don't like the racist shit over here. In the 2 decades leading up to May of 2024, although Drake was constantly in the public eye, nothing remotely like these events had ever happened to him or his family. But these events were not coincidental. They immediately followed and were approximately caused by UMG's actions leading up to and on May 4th, 2000. So you're blaming a company for the actions of a couple fucked up people? What? Anyway, UMG is the world's largest music company and also the music company that has represented Drake for more than a decade. Yet on May 4, 2024, UMG approved, published, and launched a campaign to create a viral hit out of a rap track that falsely accuses Drake of being a PDF file and calls for violent retribution against him. Even though UMG enriched itself and its shareholders by exploiting Drake's music for years and knew that the salacious allegations against Drake were false, UMG chose corporate greed over the safety and well-being of its artists. So I've been right about Drake all along. He is a silver spoon, entitled, fucking one of them nobody's ever told him no looking ass motherfuckers. I mean, am I reading the room wrong? He seems to me like a silver spoon in his mouth looking ass. Like, you can't tell Drake no looking ass. One of them whiny bitch ass looking ass. You know what I'm talking about? Anyway, the song in question is Not Like Us. The recording, written and performed by Kendrick Lamar Duckworth, professionally known as Kendrick Lamar. The recording was intended to convey the specific, unmistakable, and false factual. How the fuck does that equate? The false factual allegation that Drake is a criminal PDF file, and to suggest that the public should resort to vigilante justice in response. The recording is defamatory because its lyrics, its album image, the image, and its music video, the video, all advance the false and malicious narrative that Drake is a PDF file. The lyrics repeatedly accuse Drake of engaging in criminal acts, including by calling him a certified, y'all know the words, and a predator who needs to be placed on neighborhood watch. The image, they literally put the lyrics in here. Oh God. The image was designed to reinforce, and in fact reinforces, that accusation by depicting Drake's actual Toronto house covered in icons that are known to be used by law enforcement as well as public safety applications like Citizen to identify child offenders' residences online. The video bolsters the same message by, for example, showing images associated with trafficking and juxtaposing the game of hopscotch. I'm sorry. Drake didn't like the hopscotch scene. Oh my God. Kendrick hopscotched on that ass. Oh my God. Woo. Oh my God. I even said that in my reaction, that Kendrick hopscotched on that ass. That's funny. Okay. Hold on, it gets better. So, the video bolsters the same message by, for example, showing images associated with trafficking and juxtaposing the game of hopscotch with lyrics accusing Drake of trying to strike a chord, and it's probably A minor. This lawsuit is not about the artist who created Not Like Us. Wow. Kendrick scared the fuck out of Drake, bro. They made sure to put it in. This lawsuit is not about the artists who created Not Like Us. It is instead entirely about UMG, the music company that decided to publish, promote, exploit, and monetize allegations that it understood were not only false but dangerous. He is. He absolutely is. Drake is not a PDF file. Drake has never engaged in any acts that would require he be placed on neighborhood watch. Drake has never engaged in S relations with a minor. Drake has never been charged with or convicted of any criminal acts whatsoever. Notwithstanding its knowledge that the allegations are fabricated, starting in May of 2024, UMG waged an unrelenting campaign to spread the recording image and video, together the defamatory material, as widely as possible. UMG did so because it understood that the recording's inflammatory and shocking allegations were a gold mine. In contrast with Lamar's first direct deal, UMG's contract with Drake was nearing fulfillment, and on information and belief, UMG anticipated that extending Drake's contract would be costly. By devaluing Drake's music and brand, UMG would gain leverage to force Drake to sign a new deal on terms more favorable to UMG. So now we know what this is really about. That whole thing says it all to me. This is just my opinion. It is not fact. Do not take it as fact. It is simply my opinion and my opinion alone. So it's really about money. Drake is pissed, obviously, about Not Like Us, but he's also pissed about his contract with UMG. Let's just say what it really is. Otherwise, it makes no sense to say this has nothing to do with the artist who created Not Like Us. It's all about money. Oh, silver spoon looking ass. Duck face having, piggy tail wearing, Hello Kitty on your phone case, bitch ass looking ass. UMG's campaign was successful. The recording cloaks cleverly dangerous lyrics behind a catchy beat and inviting hook. Mustard on a beat, ho! Salute DJ Mustard. Capitalizing on those attributes, UMG used every tool at its disposal to ensure that the world would hear that Drake like 'em young. I'm sorry. They got it in quotes. Like 'em, and they got not them. E-M, young. Oh my God. I'm going to tell you right now, Aubrey, I don't give a flying fuck if every single one of those songs was copyright claimed or not. I was going to react to them, regardless, all of them. Money had nothing to do with it for me. It was just a bonus. This whole lawsuit is not like facts. We was going to listen to this shit regardless. Drake, you wanted to be the GOAT. You said you're the Michael Jackson of hip-hop, bro. Which is pretty much calling yourself the king of hip-hop, bro. Because Michael Jackson is the king of pop. R.I.P. to the GOAT. And again, fuck you, Aubrey, for dissing Michael Jackson in Family Matters. That was uncalled for, you dumbass. But anyway, This is not how a true king of hip hop moves, Drake. Aubrey. Oh. Bree. You ain't a king of shit. You the king of bitches. Big as the what? Big as the what? Yeah, Drake acts like nobody was reacting to his songs. And again, Drake, you did not copyright claim The Heart Part 6, my guy. You let all the reactors monetize The Heart Part 6. The one you lied in the most. UMG, hit me up. I'll give you the lyrics and show you the evidence of Drake lying. Drake gonna need a trailer load of academics, bitch asses, to get him out of this shithole. I'm not gonna stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Hating on Drake. 2025 is his fault. On the count of 3, everybody. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Bree. Your mama got your name right. You need to switch from Drake to www. Bree. That's your new name. Drake said he gave Kendrick the evidence. Exactly. Kendrick could have sued Drake legitimately. Yes, he could for The Heart Part 6 and didn't on the principle of not being a soft ass bitch. Sorry, I read that wrong. Of hip hop. I mispronounced it. My bad. Is Ack in the lawsuit too? That he's not, because he sucks Drake's D. Metaphorically, of course. Bitch with him, bitch in him. That's a lot of bitch. Never in the history of everdom has this happened in hip hop. Why? Because it ain't motherfucking hip hop. You are not hip hop, Aubrey. You're not. I've said it from jump. You have no hip hop album, classics, nothing, no hip hop shit. The most hip hop song you got is Forever. And that's because Kanye West, Lil Wayne, and Eminem's in it. That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. It was terrible and bad enough that J. Cole apologized and took his diss track back. We all said that wasn't hip hop, but you done went above and beyond to show your ass ain't hip hop. You ain't hip hop, bro. Period. Also, it's just songs dissing you. They're not really hurting you. But they did hurt him, Jeremy. Aubrey got you. We do feel it's hurt. Oh, poor little baby. Taylor May, Drake said for Kendrick to call him a PDF and to bring up the young girls. Kendrick said, all right, bet. What? He's making J. Cole look like what he did was nothing. Yeah, that's a fact. All right. So, allegedly, UMG used every tool at its disposal to ensure that the world would hear that Drake like him young. The defamatory material has been played billions of times, and its false central message has gone viral via social and legacy media channels in dozens of languages to, at minimum, hundreds of millions of people spinning the globe. It is not just fans of rap music who now believe that Drake is a certified PDF. I'm just going to shorten it to that. The recording has become ubiquitous. UMG used its promotional resources and exclusive licensing rights to place the recording on numerous nationally televised events, including but not limited to award shows, national political events, and more. Oh my. But billions of plays and ubiquity were not enough for UMG. Over the course of the last several months, UMG has made significant financial investments and leveraged its professional connections via sophisticated and highly organized publicity campaigns to arrange for the recording to be performed at one of the most significant and viewed cultural events of the year, the Super Bowl. Big as the what? Big as the what? Oh, Bree. UMG made sure that Not Like Us broke through that noise. For one, UMG took the unprecedented step, contrary to its internal practices, to remove the recording's copyright restrictions on YouTube and Twitch, thereby whitelisting the recording to ensure content creators would republish it broadly. On information and belief, UMG and its agents further put a thumb on the scale by covertly offering financial incentives to third parties to deceptively stream the recording on streaming platforms, to play the recording on the radio, and to otherwise promote and endorse the defamatory material. By the way, if y'all didn't catch, the defamatory material is Not Like Us, the audio and the video. All without ever publicly disclosing the payments. I didn't get paid. They didn't offer me no kind of incentive. Just saying. I mean, the reaction was not copyrighted, but neither was the heart part 6, bitch. All right. These actions not only spread and further ingrained the defamatory statements in the minds of the public, but deceived consumers and harmed Drake. Here we go. This is the real problem for Drake. Harmed Drake economically. It's all about money, you bitch. I honestly don't think Kendrick ever intended on playing Not Like Us at the bowl. He knew he was releasing a new project. He has 3 new number ones. I'd rather hear TV off, but he might perform it now. I hope he does. And I hope the whole stadium is sitting there singing and rapping all the fucking words. And I hope they show all ages getting down to Not Like Us. I hope they show from a little baby all the way up to 80 years old. Kendrick is the first rapper to perform, I know, at the Super Bowl as a solo act. Yep. Drake looking for any scapegoat to explain why he lost. Facts. Just when I thought Drake hit ground zero, he took out the shovel and started digging. With his bare hands. He dug with his bare hands. Oh my God. Predictably, millions of people who listened to the recording or saw the image and video believed the defamatory material to be true. UMG had previously published Lamar's song Euphoria, which was also widely understood to be targeted at Drake, which stated, "Don't tell no lie about me, and I won't tell truth about you." As voluminous public commentary confirms, the average listener or viewer has understood the defamatory material to reflect the truth rather than art or hyperbole. In the words of one commentator now, everybody believes that Drake loves touching CHILDREN. Actually, I said we don't know if it's true, but if it is true, it's fucked up. I said the same thing about your allegations to Kendrick that he allegedly hit his fucking wife. I said we don't know if it's true, but if it is, it's fucked up. Do you forget all the shit you said about Kendrick, Drake? Shit that I myself can prove is a lie. UMG's greed yielded real-world consequences. As described above, it was just 3 days after UMG originally published the recording and image that Drake was targeted at his Toronto house by armed intruders in the 2024 equivalent of Pizzagate. What the fuck is Pizzagate? Let me Google it. What is Pizzagate? Are you kidding me, Drake?
Tell no, tell the no, no, no. Yeah, tell the no, tell the no, tell the no. Listen.
Pizzagate is a conspiracy theory that went viral during 2016, bro. Having to do with the election and all that shit. Y'all can Google it. Oh my Lord. Are you fucking kidding me? Keyword. Well, both of them. Keywords. Conspiracy theory. Oh, Drake. Oh, Bree. Everybody, we need to send Drake a dictionary. I don't think he knows what conspiracy theory means. Oh. Oh, Bree. Come on. Oh my God. The online response was similarly violent and hateful. An avalanche of online hate speech has branded Drake as a S offender and PDF, among other epithets. Yep, you're a bitch, Drake. And you did that to yourself. That's one of the epithets or whatever the fuck y'all talk about. You a bitch. You soft. Oh, Q-tip ass. Q-tip silver spoon funky looking ass. Public commentary has repeated the, in parentheses, false claims that Drake is a PDF and S abuser on the level of Weinstein, Diddy, and Epstein. Well, let's see. Kendrick brought up Weinstein in Meet the Grams. Drake allegedly is friends with Diddy, and Drake brought up Epstein himself in The Heart Part 6, which is not copyright claimed. It is fully monetized. Just saying. Who traffics little people in shipping containers and harbors convicted S offenders in his Toronto home. In direct response to UMG's publication, social media users called for the FBI to come at this point and for Drake to be locked up and behind bars. With the palpable physical threat to Drake's safety and the bombardment of online harassment, Drake fears for the safety and security of himself, his family, and his friends. After the attacks on his home, Drake pulled his son out of the elementary school he attended in Toronto due to safety concerns, and once school ended for the summer, Drake arranged for his son and mother to leave Toronto entirely. Day to day, Drake continues to take steps to address persistent threats to his security. Again, I do not condone or agree with any type of physical violence. I think it's stupid and wrong to go to that level over diss tracks, over music, over allegations. I am not for violence. I said that repeatedly when I was doing reactions to all the songs. UMG understands just how dangerous these kinds of false allegations are Indeed, when it comes to allegations against UMG and its executives, they have not hesitated to take legal action against their accusers. In stark contrast, when Drake confronted UMG about its role in promoting allegations of misconduct lacking the slightest factual basis against him, UMG refused to do anything to help. Instead, UMG continued to republish and promote the defamatory material, even after Drake had unequivocally denied the allegations in public and had communicated that in private to UMG. Drake informed UMG of the tangible harm that the publication and promotion of the recording had caused him, including violence, threats, reputational and financial damage, and more. Yet UMG still chose money over the safety and well-being of its artists. Yet, in response to Drake's concerns, UMG responded that Drake would face humiliation if he brought legal action. Well, presuming that the public would be unable to understand UMG's role in exploiting and profiting from this dispute. UMG's posture as the world's largest music company was that it is untouchable. This lawsuit is both necessary and appropriate because UMG has repeatedly defamed Drake while exploiting and monetizing his work. With his own record label having waged a campaign against him and refusing to address this as a business matter, Drake has been left with no choice but to seek legal redress against UMG. UMG may spin this complaint as a rap beef gone legal, but this lawsuit is not about a war of words between artists. This lawsuit involves no claims against Kendrick Lamar or any other artist. Instead, it is about UMG, the publisher and exclusive rights holder of Lamar's music, as well as Drake's, and its malicious decision to publish and promote through covert means false allegations about Drake that UMG knew were false, explosive, inflammatory, and certain to result in both vitriol and substantial harm to Drake's reputation. Appreciate you, GSH Everything 27. Thank you so much. I can't stand that Karen Drake anymore. I already couldn't stand him. This just put the nail in the coffin. Metaphorically. I don't mean that literally, Drake. But this just put the nail in the coffin for me. Drake on some hoe shit, and I can't even take him seriously anymore. He a snitch, naming content creators in a lawsuit. I hadn't got to that part yet. Dude is a snitch, period. We plotted for a week and fed you the information. Yeah, what about that, Drake? Did you tell your lawyer in the court that shit that you admitted to feeding Kendrick information that when it comes to the S allegations, you said that you knew he would take this Epstein angle because you were sitting with your mom and you were like, mother, I. Oh, it all connected. This shit's so depressing because Kendrick was molested when he wasn't. In fact, the song you're referring to, Mother I Sober, plainly states he was never molested, but his mom didn't believe him. I'm just saying. Drake pressured K-Dot to drop. Now he's crying. That's facts. Drop. Whatever the fuck you say after that. Drop a 50 bag for a thought in the spot. I don't know what the fuck you say. I was really trying to keep it PG. You're the one who brought family and shit into this first. Drake, my Lord. Notwithstanding a relationship spanning more than a decade, UMG intentionally sought to turn Drake into a pariah, a target for harassment, or worse. UMG did so not because it believes any of these false claims to be true, but instead because it would profit from damaging Drake's reputation. Drake thus brings this action to hold UMG responsible for the actual and foreseeable harm he has suffered and will continue to suffer because of UMG's choice to elevate profits over the well-being of its artists and the music consuming public. Drake, I thought you was a bitch way before this battle ever even thought about happening, my guy. I'm just being real. I ain't never liked you. I gave you a chance, though, during the rap battle. If you watch my reaction to push-ups, dropping Give Me 50, I praised you in that. And then Family Matters, I kind of started getting pissed off because you dissed everybody else more than you did Kendrick. Then Meet the Grams and Not Like Us came out. Then you dropped The Heart Part 6. And during the first part, I praised you, and I even said, damn, he's going to make Kendrick look stupid. Then when I saw you were lying, when we got to the Mother I Sober part, I was like, it's some bullshit. Like, I know how to form my own opinions, bro. Plaintiff Aubrey Drake Graham, a.k.a. Drake, is a rapper, singer, songwriter, actor, entrepreneur, and philanthropist. Drake is a citizen of Texas.
Hell no, to the no, no, no. Yeah, to the no, hell to the no, to the no, no, no. Listen.
Drake actually has dual USA citizenship because of his dad. So he used streamers to up his numbers, then turn on them. Yeah, who remembers? Does anybody in here remember watching certain YouTubers and Drake told them to stay live because he was about to drop Family Matters? Stay live, stay on stream, don't cut the stream off. Anybody remember that? I do. Yes, Kaisa Knight, that is right. And Academics too, I think. Drake's been signed under them since 2009. Since 2009, I've had this bitch jumping. You get a wedgie, be flipped over your boxers, while over your foe, the other vaginal option. Pussy. With hard P. Yes, ma'am, he did. He told Kaisa Knight, stay on stream. He was excited to see Kaisa Knight's reaction to Family Matters. To me, Drake, you'll always be a fucking Canadian. I'm just saying. Oh, that's fucked up. I didn't even think about that, bro. I didn't even think about that. He's the tweet I saw is No Life Shack, Kaisa Knight, the Cartier family, RDC, and somebody else, I think. Kendrick, this is so much more potent now. Kendrick was 100% right about Drake. I know he's dumb as shit, and I know he don't understand lyricism. And the reason I know he don't understand lyricism is through his own fucking actions and words. When he said Mother I Sober was about Kendrick being molested when he was never molested, I knew then he didn't understand lyricism. And then after Kendrick dropped Euphoria, the part where he says, I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk, I hate the way that you dress. Drake on his Instagram posted a damn picture of the damn teenager show. 10 things I hate about you. He didn't even know. Kendrick was referring back to the DMX interview, RIP, where DMX said all kind of craziness about Drake. DMX couldn't stand Drake. We all know why now. I mean, come on. 5% will comprehend. The other 95 is lost. Drake, you in that 95. Oh, that's a good name. Lawbury. Lawbury is cooked. And not at all. Drake don't know how to break down lyrics. Remember, he asked Kendrick to give triple entendre something he don't even understand. Well, yep, and he got it. Best part, Meet the Grams is being able to hold Dennis accountable. I too blame him primarily. It's the small amount of empathy I have for him. All of our complaints are failures of Dennis. I do not blame Drake's father primarily. I believe Drake's father, all of us, the way we grew up, who we grew up around, our environment and shit like that, absolutely plays a part in who we become and things of that nature. But I'm an adult now. The actions that I choose to do, the words I choose to speak, everything I do is me. I can't blame my shit on the fact my parents divorced when I was 7. I can't blame my shit on the fact I was physically abused as a child. You know what I'm saying? Like, there comes a time when you have to be an adult and take accountability and not blame others for your shit. Drake's like 30, how old? 9, 40? Did he just turn 40 or some shit? Let me see. He's 38. He just turned 38 October 24. So, I mean, come on. So I don't blame his father for his shit. Do I think his father not being there played a role in who Drake is? Absolutely. Absolutely. How could it not? But I mean, Kendrick didn't have the greatest childhood either. You know what I'm saying? And he ain't out here. You know what I mean? I don't know, bro. This is crazy. Okay, it's just talking about the court having jurisdiction. Exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying. You beat me to part 2, April. LOL. I agree with you 100%. But in Drake's case, his black culture and identity could have only come from Dennis. And where was Dennis's family when he was locked up? True. What up, Just Misha? I told people in 2012 Drake was going to harm this genre. He is not of the culture, has no understanding of the culture, is blatantly a hater, has serious identity issues, and likes causing drama. That's an amazing comment. I agree 100%. Lecrae said it the best when describing Drake and Kendrick. Lecrae said he never thought Drake would win this battle with Kendrick because Kendrick is a product of the culture. Drake is a fan of the culture. Big difference in coming from the culture and then being just a fan of the culture. I think that perfectly described it. See, I don't know a whole lot about Drake's background. I just recently learned that his dad wasn't there for him. Because I've never liked Drake like that. Never paid attention to him like that. Every move Kendrick has made, every drop he's done is very calculated and done with a purpose. You know what I mean? And when I say calculated, I don't mean that as a negative. I think he's actually very fucking smart. You know, with diss tracks, there's levels to it, you know, and Kendrick played it perfectly. Drake fell right into the bait. He took that bait, hook, line, and sinker, and did exactly what Kendrick thought he would do, you know. Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't Kendrick publish his own music and not really the label? Didn't UMG find out about his releases? I'm not sure. Drake's parents divorced when Drake was 5. Drake said his father was okay. I mean, but it's still to me no excuse. My parents divorced when I was 7. You know what I'm saying? I ended up becoming a drug addict for many, many years, 15 years of my life. All kind of shit. Do I blame that on my parents getting divorced? No. Lecrae gave a goated response. Yes, he did. I never thought Drake had a chance to win because Kendrick was a better writer and storyteller. I don't think people understand that the Pulitzer is a literary award. Yeah, Kendrick, and I said this multiple times when I was reacting to the battle. Kendrick's the only rapper in the history of Everdom to receive a Pulitzer Prize for writing. I mean, come on. Didn't UMG tweet that they found out about his songs the same time everyone else heard? I don't know. I'd have to research that. I know Not Like Us deservingly gets attention, but to me, Euphoria is the best track in the whole battle. I love Euphoria. I think that's the best track in the whole shit. Why wasn't Whackademics or Aiden Ross or WTD? Is that What's the Dirt? Mentioned? Do we need any further evidence that he is not like us? Are we done coddling and making excuses for his antics? This is a horrible stain on hip-hop rap history and an attack on free speech and artistry. Today, my heart breaks for hip-hop. Salute to you, Stoopside hip-hop. It is sad. It's very sad. But here's the thing. Drake ain't fucking hip-hop. I've said it from the beginning and I stand on it. Drake is not motherfucking hip-hop. But a lot of people think he is. A lot of people consider Drake one of the goats of hip-hop, bro. Like, I don't get it. Drake is a grown man but stuck in a boy's mentality. We can't blame his father. That boy is to blame for his actions. He has enough money to afford the best therapist to deal with all his issues. Thank you. Kendrick dropped his tracks on IG. He didn't need to get permission from UMG to drop his music. Prime example, Kendrick dropped GNX and UMG found out when we found out. I learned K-Dot had a 4.0 GPA at the community school he went to in college. That don't surprise me at all. Kendrick is smart. I blame all this on Drake's lack of cultural identity and a lack of connection to the culture. That happened from not being raised by a black person in his home. That's what I mean. Right. Drake was never hip-hop. No, he wasn't. He wanted to be. Drake, you wanted so badly to be a part of hip-hop. You wanted so badly to be a goat of hip-hop. Said you're the Michael Jackson of this shit. The fucking audacity. And then when shit gets real, you can't take it. You ain't hip-hop. Just like J. Cole taking back the diss track and apologizing. What are we doing, bro? Remember when Drake made Casanat? That's what I said a while ago. He told Casanat, stay on stream. He was so excited, wanted to see Casanat's reaction to Family Matters, and now he's got him in the fucking lawsuit? What the fuck? Which I hadn't got to that part yet where he names content creators. I can't wait to see what's said. So that he can react to Family Matters, but now he has Casanat as evidence for promoting Not Like Us. Truly one of the scummiest moves Drake has done. One of the scummiest moves ever in hip-hop ever, and he ain't even hip-hop, bro. But what's sad is a lot of people, especially, and this is no shade to the younger generations, they can't help it, but a lot of the younger generations, especially like Gen Z and below, think Drake is hip-hop. Thank God my son don't, but he has me as a mother. So, but And to all these Gen Z fans Drake has and shit, they're going to think this is okay. And that's not cool. That is not cool. It's about respect. Yes. If you were taught respect, you know that you respect all cultures. Facts. I will give Drake this. Drake, you're an amazing actor. Amazing actor. You've been acting the whole time. We're all now really getting to see who the real you is. A snitch. Bitch. Soft ass. Silver spoon having ass. Piggy tail wearing ass. Hello Kitty on your phone case ass. Frolicking through the damn meadow in the damn tulips and shit with J. Cole arm in arm, singing like I've said in Port Antonio and like I said in Crash Out Heritage by Ray Vaughn. You and J. Cole's like, my buddy, wherever I go, he goes. Drake's bitch ass, and me. That's y'all. I'm not saying everyone can blame their parents. I'm saying this biracial Canadian man can blame his Black American dad's absence for his inability to understand Black American culture. Drake wanted Casa not to stay on stream for Family Matters, but Drake didn't want Kai to react not like us, and Drake mad because Casa not likes facts. I want to get to the part where he names content creators to see what that's all about. Drake is internationally recognized as a multi-talented rap superstar. When does he name the content creators? Let's see. Drake's career spans 2 decades. While Drake first rose to fame in the early 2000s as the star of hit Canadian teen drama television series Degrassi: The Next Generation, the rapper Drake is now known worldwide. Drake is one of the world's best-selling music artists of all time. That is true. Some of Drake's biggest hits include I know when that hotline bling, it can only mean one thing. Hotline Bling and One Dance. I don't know what the fuck One Dance is, but I'm assuming it's a popular song by Drake. Between 2010 and 2024, Drake released 8 studio albums with more than 170 million albums sold, including 244 million singles sold. Drake has had 13 number 1 hits on the Billboard Hot 100 chart. Drake's success has been repeatedly celebrated by the music industry. Drake, yeah, you didn't sue nobody when you was on top, Drake, and now all of a sudden you take one L, and you can't handle it, homie. Fuck out of here. Drake has been nominated for 55 Grammy Awards and has won 5, including most recently in 2023. Drake has also won 42 Billboard Music Awards, and in 2021, Drake accepted Billboard's Artist of the Decade award. And he's still not happy. Come on, bro. Drake proudly accepted the award with his young son, father, and members of his team by his side, dedicating the award to his son, friends, longtime collaborators, and peers. He should be suing over Meet the Grams. That's the one that hurt, my opinion. Well, see, though, Meet the Grams didn't make as much money as Not Like Us. Think about it. All right, let's see. Then they go on to talk about all the awards Drake has won, how many albums and shit he sold. Talks about his brand name OVO, represented by an owl for his clothing brand. Okay, this is just all the stuff he's done and won and all this shit. Drake's philanthropic efforts have received almost as much attention and praise as his music. Through his charitable giving, Drake has supported public schools which he probably never went to. I don't know that to be true. That's just my opinion. And nonprofit educational programs, community development organizations, and homeless shelters, hurricane relief efforts, and various individuals in need. Bro. As UMG knows and has understood at all relevant times, Drake has never been indicted for, charged with, or convicted of committing any crimes whatsoever, much less S crimes or any crimes against minors. UMG is a music industry giant. In its own words, UMG is the world leader in music entertainment. UMG is engaged in the business. It says all the stuff that UMG does and has done, what the label is in charge of doing. UMG and Drake have a long partnership. UMG began profiting off Drake's art in 2009. The parties extended their contract in 2022. Through the contract extension, UMG profits from its exclusive right to exploit Drake's music. Well, Drake signed the fucking contract, did he not? He chose to extend it, did he not? He was all good and all cool with it when they were saying he's one of the biggest artists of today. When they were saying they couldn't be more excited about what lies ahead for Drake. It was all good then. Come on, bro. Exactly. 81 pages of get the fuck out of here. The contract between UMG and Drake is up for renegotiation in 2025. What a coincidence. On information and belief, UMG's contracts with Kendrick Lamar provide UMG the right to prevent the publication of and or to insist on modifications to any material created by Kendrick Lamar, including but not limited to any content which UMG believes to be defamatory. All right, UMG publishes the defamatory material, which in this case is not like us. UMG publishes the recording and begins to defame Drake. On May 4th, 2024, UMG published the recording for streaming on YouTube, YouTube Music, Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, Pandora, iHeartRadio, Tidal, SoundCloud, AudioMac, Napster, whatever the fuck that is, Last FM, and Deezer, and made the recording available for purchase on Apple Music and Amazon Music. Since defendant's initial publication of the recording has been streamed globally more than 990 million times on Spotify alone as of the date of this filing. The recording repeatedly accuses Drake of engaging in criminal acts, including pedophilia and or other acts that would require registering as a S offender and of being registered as a S offender. Within the first minute, the recording identifies Drake by name and states that Lamar has heard that Drake has a predilection for underage women. Say, Drake, I hear you like 'em young. That's literally in the court paper here. That is literally in the court paper. Say, Drake, I hear you like 'em young. The next line is a thinly veiled threat that Drake should be careful that he never ends up in prison, a place where child predators are notoriously the targets of violence. You better not ever go to cell block 1. The recording continues to say that any woman who falls in love with Drake should be careful to hide her little sister from him. Wow. Next, in a perverse reference to Drake's 2021 album, Certified Lover Boy. Certified Lover Boy, certified PDF files. In a play on the dual meaning of a minor, a person under the age of 18, and a musical scale, Hold on, whoa. I have to, hold up. This literally says a meaning of a minor is a person under the age of 18. The girl that he kissed on stage, and then after he found out her age, he said to her, I like the way your breasts feel against my chest, was 17. Okay. In a play on the dual meaning of a minor, a person under the age of 18, and a musical scale, the recording says that Drake is trying to strike a chord and it's probably A minor. Later in the recording, Lamar describes Drake as a Malibu Most Wanted. I'm sorry. Oh my God. Oh my God. Your own team, your own law team, Drake, recognizes a minor as anyone under the age of 18, bro. I have a video, a shorts video on my channel right now showing Drake with a 17-year-old at his concert. And after she tells him she's 17, he still proceeds to say inappropriate shit to her. Okay. The recording continues to say that Drake and the people in his circle need to be served with a subpoena because a predator moves in flocks, and asserts that Drake's name gotta be registered and placed on Neighborhood Watch. Oh my God. The recording also repeatedly suggests that violence should be used against Drake because he is a PDF file. Like the sound of someone being beaten up, the recording repeats, wop, 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 wop. Y'all left a wop out. There's 5 wops. You only put 4. And then Lamar says he will fuck them up. What the fuck? Like the sound of someone being beaten up, the recording repeats wop, 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 and then says Lamar will fuck them up. Later, the recording threatens that if Drake comes to Oakland, where Lamar grew up, he will not make it out alive. I think that Oakland show gonna be your last stop. The recording makes clear that justice will be served, not through the legal system and or commentary on social media, fuck a caption, but through physical violence. Want action, no accident, and I'm hands-on. He fuck around, get polished. At the end of the recording, the lyrics threateningly repeat, hey, 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 run for your life. Hey, 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 run for your life. What the fuck? What the fuck? First off, Kendrick ain't from Oakland, you dumb motherfucker. What the fuck is going on? The lyrics threateningly repeat, hey, 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 run for your life. Hey, 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 hey. It's hard not to sing, like rap it when you do it. I'm trying to do it without rapping. Okay. The lyrics threateningly repeat, hey, 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 run for your life. Hey, 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 run for your life. Yeah, it don't matter though. She was still a minor. I don't give a fuck what her fucked up daddy said. She was still a minor, Christopher. That's just my opinion. Exactly. Kendrick ain't from Oakland. Exactly, Adrian. He's from Compton. Exactly. Okay, we got more. Hold up. The recording contains numerous additional statements that imply the existence of evidence to support the allegations against Drake. The recording threatens that Lamar could reveal more secrets about Drake. Rabbit hole is still deep. I can go further, I promise. And that the public will believe him. The audience not dumb. Shape the stories how you want. Hey, Drake, they're not slow. The recording continues by making reference to Drake's songs Family Matters and God's Plan and accusing Drake of being a liar for denying allegations of criminality. The family matter and the truth of the matter, it was God's plan to show y'all the liar. The recording also makes a vulgar attack on Drake's brand OVO. What OVO for? The other vaginal option? Pussy? And let me hear you say OVO, OVO, say OVO, OVO.
Hell no, to the no, no, no. Yeah, to the no, yeah, to the no, to the no, no, no. Listen.
What the fuck? Wow. Imagine when the judge read this shit, bro. I bet the judge went and listened to Not Like Us. Y'all are literally just promoting the song. Furthering the recording's refrain that Drake is not like us, the recording alludes to Drake's Jewish heritage, saying that Drake is not a colleague, but a fucking colonizer. Oh my God. With the recording, UMG also published an accompanying image on May 4th, 2024 to YouTube Music, Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, Pandora, iHeartRadio, blah, blah, blah. And any person who views, listens to, or streams the recording on one of these platforms can view this image. We all know the image. As of the date of this filing, UMG's original publications of the recording and image remain available on the aforementioned platforms. At all relevant times, UMG knew that the allegations in the defamatory material were baseless, and despite being able to contact Drake, at no point has UMG ever asked Drake or his representatives about whether the allegations in the defamatory material were true. I don't even want to call you Drake no more. You're Aubrey. You are Aubrey. That name fits you perfectly, bro. No shade to anybody out there named Aubrey. This is a completely different situation. Okay, the defamatory material is false. The allegations against Drake are unequivocally false. Drake has never been charged with, indicted for, or convicted of any charges of S violence or assault, including but not limited to S violence against a minor. Nor has Drake ever engaged in an inappropriate romantic or S behavior with a minor. Well, Drake publicly denies the defamatory material. On May 5th, 2024, just a day after UMG published the recording and image, Drake denied all of the allegations in a song called The Heart Part 6. Drake explained that he has never been with no one underage and that his name is not on the S offender list. Despite being able to contact Drake, UMG did not ask Drake or his representatives to discuss his denials of the allegations contained within the defamatory material. Drake is the target of violence almost immediately. Within days after UMG's initial publication of the recording and image, which depicted the location of Drake's residence in Toronto, accused him of being a criminal PDF file, and called for violence against him, multiple strangers, including at least one armed with a deadly weapon, targeted Drake. Whoever the two guys were that did that, they need to be held responsible. You can't blame their actions on a fucking song. I mean, come on. Were they adults? It's like Eminem says in the song, Sing for the Moment. They say that music can alter moods and talk to you. Can it load a gun up for you and cock it too? Well, if it can, the next time you assault a dude, just tell the judge it was my fault and I'll get sued. See, what these kids do is hear about us toting pistols and they want to get one because they think the shit's cool, not knowing we're really just protecting ourselves. We entertainers, of course the shit's affecting our health, you ignoramus, but music is reflection of self. We just explain it, and then we get our checks in the mail. It's fucked up, ain't it? Like, come on, bro. Then it talks about how seriously injured the security guard was. The injuries he sustained were serious, and for 2 days, doctors were not sure if he would live, but thank God he did live. For days, news helicopters flew overhead the Toronto house, while no one from UMG ever reached out to Drake or any of his representatives to check on him. When UMG undoubtedly saw the press coverage of the attack. Bro, it's like a scorned ex-girlfriend. You didn't even call to check on me. You don't love me anymore. I'm not your favorite artist anymore. Like, what are we, bro? Also, on May 7th, 2024, across the globe in London, United Kingdom, Drake's OVO clothing store was vandalized with graffiti that read, "They not like us." The graffiti was likely viewed by hundreds of Carnaby Street passers-by before the glass window could be removed and millions online once the news broke. Bro, what about Kendrick's whacked out mural in California? Like, bro, these acts of violence against his residence where Drake lives with his son and against his business are not normal. In all the years he has been a celebrity, nothing like the events of early May has ever happened to Drake before. After these attacks, Drake reasonably fears for the safety of his family and himself, particularly at his Toronto property. Following the May 7th shooting, Drake temporarily pulled his 7-year-old son out of school and the Toronto area. Drake lives his life differently since Not Like Us. But it says, since UMG published the defamatory material, Drake has increased his security team in Toronto and everywhere he goes. UMG continues to defame Drake by publishing the Not Like Us music video. On July 4th, 2024, 2 months after UMG initially published the recording and image, and with knowledge of the actual violence and online threats that had already emerged, UMG published a Not Like Us music video on YouTube and to users of Apple Music and Tidal. And they got it paused where he said, and they got the closed captions on, and it says certified lover boy, certified PDF file. Say you lost without saying you lost. The video depicts images bolstering the recording's defamatory allegations. For example, oh God, here we go. Let me try to say it without rapping it. For example, the lyrics, trying to strike a chord, and it's probably a minor, are matched with an image of hopscotch, a popular playground game for children, and they got it on here.
Hell no, to the no, no, no. Yeah, to the no, hell to the no, to the no, no, no. Listen.
This is crazy. The imagery reinforces the drawn out singing. I'm sorry. Of the A minor lyric and the lie that Drake is a PDF file. Kendrick, oh God, look, they got the shipping container. Oh, Kendrick Lamar is depicted in front of shipping containers with air conditioning units inside. These images are associated with trafficking. The video also includes allusions to Drake's OVO brand, which is represented by an owl. In combination with the lyrics, wop, 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 fuck 'em up, the video shows Lamar beating an owl-shaped piñata with a bat. During this scene, a caption appears at the bottom of the video that states, disclaimer, no OV hoes were harmed during the making of this video. Which proves he didn't hurt nobody. I ain't wanting to hurt nobody. I'm just saying. Oh my God, bro. This is crazy. Exactly. Can't make this shit up. Drake chopped his balls off with this filing. He turned them shits in when he filed. Miss April, I love your reactions. This Karen is done in hip hop. All the so-called OGs that backed him, y'all can leave with him. Appreciate you, Warren. I agree. I love Not Like Us even more. The more he does this, the more I love it. Right. Jake tried to use a bomb on K-Dot and it didn't work. This ain't no bomb. This is a fucking sparkler. It ain't even a firework. It's one of them sparklers. Oh, sparkler having ass. In its conclusion, the video depicts a prolonged shot of a live owl in a cage. The meaning is clear. Drake belongs behind bars. Defendant's initial publication of the video on YouTube has been viewed more than 206 million times as of the date of this filing. UMG published the defamatory material with knowledge of or reckless disregard for its falsity and knowledge that it was reasonably foreseeable to cause Drake harm. Oh, poor Dang. Oh, Bree. Oh, Bree. UMG does not believe now, nor has it ever believed, that Drake is a PDF file, a S offender, or otherwise a criminal. Defendant published, republished, and promoted the defamatory material knowing the allegations were not true, or at least with reckless disregard for its falsity. UMG understands, and as is easily confirmed through basic public record searches, that Drake has never been charged with, indicted for, or convicted of any charges of S violence or assault, including but not limited to S violence against a minor. Furthermore, UMG has access to Drake and could have asked him directly about the veracity of the allegations at any point in time. UMG, you didn't call me and ask me if Not Like Us was true. Now the whole world's dancing to it instead of Family Matters, and I can't take it. I tried everything possible to make Family Matters a hit record. I even said, drop that ass, twerk for me, and it didn't work. What are we doing, bro? Are you serious? Well, I've been done canceled his bitch ass. He canceled himself. That's a fact. I don't know whether this dude needs some breast milk or nut milk. Thank you, Natalia. I appreciate that. Good morning. This is for a thumbnail word change. Your epic bitch ass. I appreciate that, Natalia. Thank you. UMG also knew, or should have known, that by publishing the defamatory material, which in this case is Not Like Us, it was gambling with Drake's safety. Bruh. UMG engages in a publicity campaign to ensure maximum spread of the defamatory material and deceive consumers. Since the initial publications on May 4th and July 4th, 2024, UMG has utilized every weapon in its arsenal to ensure that the defamatory material spread to the maximum extent possible around the world. I can't wait till, I hope he does play it at the Super Bowl just to rub it the fuck in, bro. UMG used social media to promote the defamatory material and market the recording's popularity to consumers. In the months since the initial publications and for months after, it understood the harms Drake had suffered. Oh, Bree. As a result of Not Like Us or the defamatory material, UMG repeatedly posted the defamatory material to its social media accounts, including Interscope and UMPG accounts. Oh my God, bro. This is unreal. The pop out. Let's go. On June 20th, 2024, UMG posted a carousel of photos and I bet Drake rides carousels. I bet he does. He looks like he'd get on a carousel right now. And videos to its official Instagram account of Lamar performing the recording at the pop-out concert, during which the recording was played 5 times back to back. I bet they didn't mean to do that, but that's funny. Back to back, bitch. UMG captioned the post, "History was made. Fire emoji at Kendrick Lamar," and tagged Interscope. Salute to Kendrick fucking Lamar, bro. he did make history. On July 8, 2024, UMPG posted a GIF. Are you kidding me? You're reporting to the judge. They posted a GIF. What are we doing? From the video on his X account, encouraging people to watch the video. Tell us, what was your favorite moment from @Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us music video? And they put the link. It's the truth. I quote you like, son, your daddy is not one of the real ones. He is a bitch. It was true then. It's even more true now. Bitch with him, bitch in him. That's a lot of bitch. Don't hit him. He got kids with him. My apologies. Where's where he calls out the content creators? Then they just go on and post every date that any label or UMG posted anything about Not Like Us. That's crazy. On his YouTube channel, Interscope curates playlists of recommended music videos for fans. As of the date of this filing, the video is featured on the label's music video playlist. Are you serious, Drake? You are the softest motherfucker in the world, bro. You need to rename yourself to Angel Soft. Because that's what you are. Because he's just full of shit, like toilet paper. And he's soft as fuck. And he looks like one of them silver spoon looking asses where he was like his mommy's angel. Like I can see him posing like this in a picture when he was a teenager or some shit. And the caption on it saying mommy's angel. They just left out soft as shit. UMG used its ownership interest to promote the defamatory material. Between May 5th, 2024 and the date of this filing, Complex has published at least 50 articles about Not Like Us and posted the recording hundreds of times across. Freedom of speech? Hello? Freedom of the press? What are we doing, bro? It's starting to piss me off. For real. At this point, they need to call the Super Bowl halftime show Kendrick's Pop Out Part 2. Drake will throw his entire family, his entire Fenty makeup kit at the wall and crash out some more. UMG and other labels didn't have to do anything for Not Like Us. Need this lawsuit because he's going broke. Facts. Not his Fenty. About the pose, though. Mommy's angel. That's Drake. And he's just, I ain't going to say that. I'm not going to say that. I'm not saying that. If you know me or you saw my hand motions, you know what I was going to say. Vivo boosted the visibility of the video relative to others in order to disproportionately increase its overall views, engagement, and performance on charts. I believe everybody would have watched the Not Like Us music video regardless of anything else. I would have. Oh my God. You know what I was going to say, Zena. You know. He's just as... You get it. Come on, bro. Drake, Judge, I know they did this because they do it for all my videos. I know, I bet he didn't think this was, this is public record. Anybody can look at it and read it. I bet he did not even think of that. How much you want to bet? The first time anything about kids was mentioned in the beef was in Tailor Made. Facts. I calculate he's not as calculated. I could even predict your angles. fabricating stories on the family front because you heard Mr. Morale, a pathetic master manipulator. I can smell the tails on you now. You're not a rap artist. You a scam artist with the hopes of being accepted. Tommy Hilfiger stood out, but FUBU never had been your collection. I make music that electrify them. You make music that pacify them. I could double down on that line, but spare you this time. This random acts of kindness. Know you're a master manipulator and habitual liar too, but don't tell no lie about me, and I won't tell truth about you. Shoo! Come on, bro. All of this suing over one song, and it's not Meet the Grams. Yeah, because Meet the Grams didn't make as much money. Let's be real. Let's be real. That's why it's all about money. Since they acknowledged that a minor is anyone under 18 in this lawsuit, in these papers from Drake's side, they need to show the video. It's on my channel in my shorts videos. I did post that months and months and months ago. UMG also granted licenses for the recording to be played at sporting events. Big as a what? Big as the what? So now they're saying Spotify and a bunch of other places faked numbers, inflated the numbers, blah, blah, blah. I'm trying to find where they talk about the content creators. Here we go. UMG took other unprecedented steps to promote the defamatory material. On May 4, 2024, UMG removed the recording's copyright restrictions on YouTube and Twitch, thereby whitelisting the recording. On information and belief, this action was directed by Interscope's executive vice president and head of digital marketing, Ramon Alvarez Smikle. This whitelisting was done purposely and with the full knowledge of UMG for the purpose of spreading the recording and its defamatory content as broadly as possible and as quickly as possible. UMG has a formal ban on whitelisting and had never before whitelisted a song on any platforms to the plaintiff's knowledge. In and around June 2024, UMG reinstituted the copyright restrictions on the recording. The effect of whitelisting the recordings was massive and immediate. Able to play the recording in full in their own videos and to profit from them, content creators rushed to republish the recording in reaction videos. As just a few examples, the Cartier family, whose YouTube channel has 1.44 million subscribers, posted a video depicting the image and using the recording. As of the date of this filing, the video has 2 million views, and it has the thumbnail, the picture of the Cartier family, Kendrick Lamar Not Like Us reaction. Twitch streamer No Life Shack posted a 14.5-minute clip of his reaction to the recording on his YouTube channel, which has 4.75 million subscribers. As of the date of this filing, the video has 5.3 million views. YouTuber Zeus posted a 15-minute video of his reaction to the recording on his YouTube channel, which has 4.94 million subscribers. As of the date of this filing, the video has 6.6 million views. There's RDC and Kai Cenat. On May 5th, 2024, Twitch streamer RDC Gaming posted his reaction by depicting the image and using the recording. As of the date of this filing, the video has over 4.5 million views. Twitch streamer Kai Cenat posted a 20-minute video of his reaction to the recording on his YouTube channel, which has 11.6 million subscribers. As of the date of this filing, the video has over 9 million views. These content creators could not have legally published the defamatory material in full or profited from their reaction videos without UMG first whitelisting the recording. Let me tell you something, Drake. Oh, Bree. Let me tell you and your little law team something. I would have reacted to the shit whether it was copyrighted or not. Matter of fact, when I first reacted to it, I figured it would be copyrighted because push-ups was copyrighted for me. For some people it wouldn't. For me it was copyrighted. I didn't react to Tailor Made Freestyle because y'all voted and didn't want me to. Euphoria, copyrighted. C16 in LA, copyrighted. Family Matters, copyrighted. And I still reacted to all them shits. So when I reacted to Not Like Us, I knew or thought it would be copyrighted. When it came up as not and that it was monetized, I was just like, well, damn. And I figured it was a mistake at first till I saw the videos and heard that they didn't copyright it. Then, but Meet the Grams wasn't copyrighted. Not Like Us wasn't copyrighted. And The Heart Part 6 by fucking Drake was not, I repeat, was not copyrighted. Did you tell them that? Oh my God. Fuck Drake. Oh no, it's just bots. It's bots inflating his numbers. It is pointless. It's ridiculous. How many views does my reaction? My reaction has 16,189 views on Not Like Us, and Meet the Grams has 20,235 views. And then The Heart Part 6 by Drake has 1,693. That's funny. But yeah, I wanted to get to that part. And then it goes on to, you know, it being nominated for Song of the Year and all this stuff. But yeah, I'm not going to read the whole rest of the thing because there's still like 25 more pages left. But I had to go live and address this shit. This is ridiculous, bro. Let me clarify something with that since I brought that lyric up where, hey, run for your life. Let me just clarify something for Aubrey. Ain't nobody scared of you. Ain't nobody scared of your ass. The fuck out of here. This motherfucker's stupid. But I appreciate all y'all. This will be a live stream I leave up. I usually private all my live streams because of the copyright shit, but I'm leaving this bitch up. Oh, Bree. Oh. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. And I'll see y'all next time. Peace out.